16 Summer. Nandito na tayo sa final game of our episode 4 tonight. And ayan naman, we're gonna be your shoutcasters. This time, Shin Boo with 1 for an eye. At kasama ko po ngayon si Alpha. We just came from the game kanina between, what school is that?
That would be Olfu versus Colegio de San Lorenzo.
Okay, Olfu, former or ex-champs
O2.
versus, the strong coming Colegio de San Lorenzo, Phantom Griffins.
Yes.
I think Phantom Griffins, ayan. So, how is this game? How is that game so far?
Well, actually, it was a good play. Good thing for San Lorenzo na slow down nila. They have winning team fights.
Yeah.
It's just that, hindi nila na fully utilize kung ano yung meron sila.
So, nagmamanifest yung pagiging champion ngayon dito.
Yes,
ng
nakikita mo yung
OLFC.
out-rotation, yung macro plays all around the map of Po2. Kaya sobrang solid. They won the first
Okay,
game.
so powered by Smart Communications, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the drafting phase. Huling laban ngayong gabi. Our Lady of Fatima University Profilers of the Unknown versus Colegio de San Lorenzo, Phantom Griffins Alpha. What is happening here?
So right now, quick breakdown tayo. Bans, Gangplank, Hekarim, Zach on the side of Po2. And on the side of Phantom Griffins, that's Khaled, Shen, and Twitch.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure. Ang pinaka-questionable sa akin dito is ba't binan yung Khaled?
Oo nga eh. I mean, the mastery on that champ is kind of questionable. Hindi pa ganun ka-clear.
Yes.
I mean, on the meta, anong meron si Kled? Ano yung role ni Kled talaga?
Yes,
I mean,
and knowing na sila yung nag-first pick nun, biglang sila yung nag-take away. I'm not really sure if iniisip ba nila na nagbigay tayo ng konting hint how to use Kled, baka gamitin against Sudden, so we may better we ban them. Pero still, you took away a champion which is not kind of worthy. I'm just going or ang ibaban ko na lang, I'd rather go for a Thresh.
yeah,
rather a Kled.
so parang etong ban mo, you would want to invest that on a more standard ban.
Yes,
diba?
yung medyo aggressive na medyo na-caught off guard sila. Pero yun nga, Gangplank, Hekarim, Zach, still one of the best champions that you can ban off against Phantom Griffins. Although, na si Gangplank is nabugbog na sa bans. So, I mean, sa nerfs.
Sa nerfs
So,
nga, I would say,
I'm not sure.
yung Kled ban, ano ba to? Ginagawa ba to ng Colegio de San Lorenzo on the idea na we don't want to get surprised because we're not familiar with this
Kasi
champion.
ginawa natin sa kanila, they might use it against us.
Malaking tanong. Pero a lot of players in solo queue are saying na malakas talaga si Kled. Ako, in my opinion, malakas din si Kled.
Malakas talaga si Kled.
Just,
may
malaking question pa rin sa kanya. May malaking question pa rin sa kanya. I'm not even expecting any nerfs kay Kled on the next patch. That's my guess. For
hanggat hindi pa siya nakikita sa competitive play or hindi pa naapektuhan yung tournaments.
And I was wondering talaga for the Gangplank ban because Gangplank received a very heavy nerf.
Not
just on the ultimate for the early game.
Scurvy,
lesser damage. Basta the remove scurvy. Yung remove
remove
scurvy na yun yung malaking problema. Added mana on the remove scurvy will just, remove your potential on landing more barrels effectively on a team fight.
Yes.
Pero, ayun, so I'm guessing di kaya parang Our Lady of Fatima University is just going for the standard bans na meron sila. Hekarim, Zach is actually sitting on the top tier jungler position.
Yes.
Pero sa compositions natin dito, Alpha, what are the insights?
Yes, on the compositions, of course, you can see on the powerhouse na firepower coming from the Po2, you still have that Echo. Why change kung okay naman siya with Smoochie's hands and Beefsteak on that Graves. Wave clear, pressure, damage, everything you have for this guy is quite tanky as well. Beefsteak on that Graves is really good. Lissandra coming in the hands of Petchay Man. Although okay siya sa Malzahar, still you opted for Alessandra for a total lockdown. Kaya good pick. And of course, you can see on the AD carry, after receiving a good patch or buff, you can see an Ash in the hands of Joby Midudo.
Ash is nerf.
Alam ko ano siya buff siya
Plus 1 second dun sa para makastank ka ng Ranger's Focus.
Ay, buff ba siya? Nerf pala siya. Sorry guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Actually, dun sa dalawa, pareha sila nerf.
Crystal Arrow, alam ko ginalaw nila eh.
Oo.
If I'm not
sa
mistaken.
Enchanted, I think the Enchanted Crystal Arrow ang may buff. I'm guessing. Pero
So,
ang alam ko is the Ranger's Focus.
Or she's in the middle
Additional
pala.
1 second. For the meta, no problem naman.
Yeah,
hindi
siya maapektuhan. And of course, on the support, Morgana.
Doon sa tatlong ADC na buff, ang na-buff lang si Vape, I'm guessing. Doon sa tatlong ADC na na-nerf, ang pinaka-least na na-nerf ay si Jin. Parang hindi ganun ka-punishing yung nerf sa kanya on the
you can still
ultimates.
use Jin, and yun nga, makikita na sa kamay ni Len.
Yeah.
Pero ang pinaka-nagustuhan ko sa patch na yun is yung S patch.
Yeah, of course. The
Rising Force.
Yes, ayun pala.
Sobrang ganda. Attack speed really affects him. Pero yun nga, pinalitan nila with an Ash which is more consistent damage or DPS. Kung hindi mo na kailangan totally mag-alala kung tatama ba yung skill shots mo as long as you have the ranges focus, runaons, and all the damage stacking items. All good para kay paring Ash to solo kill or even positioning herself on the team fights.
Yes, of course. Sa mga viewers natin dyan, once again, I would like to take this time para imbitahan kayo sa PGS Rift community. We are requesting your shoutouts there. And of course, para maisan si mga shoutouts natin, invite your friends in to watch the LCL. We are live at Facebook. We are live at YouTube Gaming. So be sure to share those stream links and share that post para marami tayo ngayon dito.
Oh, naman.
Huling laban na ngayong gabi. And ayun nga, para sa PGS Rift community. Also, I would like to take this time to invite you to join I Got This. Okay, bagong content yan ng PGS Rift community. I Got This is a content mula sa amin that features the top 5 plays.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hindi mag-send kayo ng mga replays. So,
Yes.
Eto guys, may mga nakikita ako sa iba't ibang community, 6 League of Legends, Rumble Royale, na may mga pinupost na montage.
Oo.
So, ngayon, meron tayong I Got This. We got this, guys. Pasa nyo lang yung mga videos nyo and we will going to future you kasama ng mga magagandang skills nyo. Kaya ano pang hinihintay nyo? Pasok na sa PGS Rift. Pasok ka pa sa I Got This.
Yes, man.
Diba?
Top 5 plays of the Pro Gaming series. We're gonna launch the pilot episode ngayong gabi.
Ay, ngayong gabi. Wow.
So, you would know how will it look like. Pero ayun, and of course, for sa mga kilala nyo na naglalaro ng League of Legends, be sure to invite them at the Pro Gaming Series or rather, the PGS Rift community. Nandun yung mga shoutcasters, nandun yung mga pro players at Garena, Game Masters natin.
Yes, oo naman. Kaya guys, magkaroon tayo ng mga healthy discussion dun sa PGS Rift. Kami ako, nagbabasa ako dun.
Yes,
Nakikita
of
ko yung
course,
mga post ng mga tropa natin dyan.
And if you want to invite other
Yes,
suckers in play.
you can post there if you want to play with random strangers. But right now, we are looking on top view of this Summoner's Rift kung saan matutunghayan ng bakbakan ng Colegio de San Lorenzo Phantom Griffins versus Our Lady of Fatima Profilers of the Unknown. Last game for the Saturday night. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Invite your friends. esports.garena.ph/stream. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, big shoutouts din sa mga kaopisina namin, Garena staffs na nandyan sa APCC Asia Popcorn na nagaganap ngayon. Sabi nga natin, for this weekend, matindi ang weekend ngayon. Especially bukas, kita-kits tayo sa Asia Popcorn.
So much ka nga pala,
May
no?
so much tayo bukas dyan. Meron tayong League of Legends na direct seed international fight pa yan mula doon sa Esports Festival Tournament at APCC. And you have to take note also na alam mo yun, kasabay din yan ng LCL bukas. Another group stage battles about to unfold. And let's see what's about to unfold in the Summoner's Rift. Let's get into the champion rundown.
Okay, for the side of blue team, Devil Profilers of the Unknown, Our Lady of Fatima University on the top lane. Smoochie on that Echo, on the jungle, Beefsteak 25 on that Graves. On the mid lane, Pechayman on that Lisandra.
Pechayman!
And Joby Minudo with that Ash. And for the support, si Besk on that Morgana.
Yes, meanwhile, on the red side, we have the challengers in the top lane. Or rather, in the red side, you have Phantom Griffins of Colegio de San Lorenzo, the challengers in the top lane. It's gonna be, ayan, on that Irelia. Ayan naman eh. Of course, for the jungle, you have Meme on the Trundle. In the mid lane, it's gonna be Pen on the Victor. And for the bottom two, it's gonna be Len on that Gene ADC. And Backpack on that Braum support.
Okay, so you can see, the game, medyo slow tayo ngayon. Walang aggression nang gagaling for both teams. Just standard start.
Even both of the junglers are, you know, scaling junglers.
Hindi rin kasi masyado nag-pull ng kahit anong lane swap kasi hindi na talaga advisable.
Yeah, I would lean na if there's any form of action na pwedeng maganap ngayon, it would be on the mid lane and top. Actually, mga lanes. I'd expect more action within the lane compared to the influence of the junglers because of the lack of the hard CC na meron yung mga junglers natin o yung lockdown na kawalan sa mga junglers natin ngayon compared to the lanes na, you know, Irelia Echo, grabing paluan yan, bottom duo. We have like a Braum, we have a Morgana. Pero Morgana na exhaust, tons of damage coming in mula dito sa bottom duo ng Colegio de San Lorenzo. And also the mid laner, naka-ignite yung Lisandra natin on a kill lane and that prompts the Victor Pen on picking that cleanse.
Kaya nga, medyo sobrang solid na magiging palitan dito sa top, tsaka sa, sa mid, tsaka sa bot. In top lane, of course, medyo they're going to take it slow, corrupting potion, plus the power of the gas and dying. They're just going to sustain and make their way to them, to their power spike, moving to mid to late game. With that, of course, Irelia na nagkaroon ng nerf. I think it's a nerf last patch, last 2 patches.